Well, ah, I'm glad I had a little bit of time to uh, to cool down. Let's see who's here. You the man, ground pounder. What up, brother? So, I said it. I've said it multiple times. Who we got? Let me just move a little closer so I can lean in and actually. Well, let's do that. What's going on, Brandon? Billy, what's up, brother? So, let's see. I've said it before. I'm kind of I'm a bit of a, like, I don't even know how to explain it. I don't think there's really a word for it. Sometimes I get in the psyche that I just like to light a match to everything. And even even ruin some things that are good because I'm aggravated or I feel like I've been wronged, or it goes a billion different ways. You have everyday life that you deal with, you know. Do what we do, which is rough, and making videos. So we've had a pretty good run. It's been 8 years. So for 8 years, I've been spending hours and days and weeks, and at this point, probably months, editing videos, taking like extra steps to like ensure that the cameras are ready. Like, I know they say when you're doing a YouTube video as a tree guy, you could just go ahead and like stick a camera over here, and it'll do everything, and you don't got to worry about it. Well, that's not true. You got to make sure them cameras are all charged up, ready to go each time at night. Then on top of that, you got to make sure they have good SD cards in them so they don't crash. And then you start to think like I could just put it on my helmet, but then that starts to be a little much for the viewer. So I think I'm I think I'm done. Like, I don't. I like the live feeds. I'm gonna keep going on the live feeds. Um, yeah, it's cold here. That's the other thing. That sucks too. I don't like being cold. So what's up, Chris? So I have a couple. I have a few videos still to trickle out that will kind of trickle out that I've already set into the lineup, um, and I'll do those. But that last video that I just put out that you guys seen, well, actually, I can't say that. Not, I don't know if everybody's seen it or not. I'm done with the long form content. I'm not making long videos anymore without editing them. Like, I hear it nonstop. People ask, will you do them with a raw video? Every time I post a raw video, it does nothing for numbers. Now, I need this to at least be sustainable for itself. Like, as I do this, if I'm putting 8 hours that day doing this, and it doesn't get but 100 views, and you got 10,000 subscribers, it's like, no, I'm really not into it. So I'm not doing the long content anymore. I'm gonna do. Um, I'm just gonna do like edited stuff. Um, for now, I'm not even the videos that I have that are coming up. I'm not uploading those raw either. Um, I'm gonna edit them the way I would normally edit videos. You'll get a few more videos of my normal style, you know, where I just push record as I get there. I find out what the problem is. I game plan as I'm, there, and then kind of move on. I think, and more. I don't spend a lot of time during the day talking to the camera. I usually do it in editing afterwards, but I don't think that's gonna work anymore either. So everyone has different taste. I do. Yeah, Billy, I have to. Like, it's. I'm very aggravated with. I spent like I focused. It was one of my main priorities for over 3 days trying to get a video up, and it didn't. It never got up. I had to like cut off the last third of the video to get it to upload. And I'm over it. I'm looking at the numbers that the video did, and it is piss poor. It is so bad. Yeah. So I'm taking okay, if I can figure out a different way to do this, I may have like I don't know, this I may just take like just leave it alone for a while. I don't know. I don't really know how like right now I don't want to do videos. I'm over. Diego, what's going on? Um so if if somehow I can come up with a different layout for the videos, I'll keep going and we'll have like a new it's like the channel has to change. It has to turn a corner. So I'm planning on starting 2025 doing different like I have to change the way the videos come out, how they're done. I'm not I don't even enjoy editing them anymore. So I don't like doing videos like this where I'm trying to be serious. I enjoy being playful, but like I got into a rut with making videos to where I only put out I only put out like the same video almost every day it seems like. And that just doesn't work. It just doesn't work nowadays. There's too many YouTube channels that do this same thing and a lot of them are really good. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what the future is. I know that I'll continue. I'm just gonna edit these next few trees together, and and then see how that goes. I'm not doing them raw because they don't do any numbers. If I edit the videos, they get way more views. It seems like people like them much more. But I kept finding myself always wanting to kind of cater. If somebody would come into the comments and they'd say, "Dude, if you do raw videos, they'd do great. Would you please do more of a raw video?" So then I did that, and that was not good. It didn't. It did so bad. So I'm over that. The video needs to do enough views that way it like pays for the SD cards at the end of the month, and they're just not. they're not doing it anymore. So I have to like I'm not gonna do it if like I literally am spending money to make videos. It's not worth it for me. But I'm gonna continue to do our live feeds every week. I'll edit these videos out. I don't know what I'll do after that. So I figured I owed it to you guys to at least get on here and be straight up, tell you just this is as face to face as we can get. That I don't know. I think I may be done for a while. Like I'm burnt, and I feel like my time is being wasted making videos. So I'm not gonna keep doing that. I need to be content and like satisfied with what I'm doing here, and I'm not. So, um, yeah, yeah, and I feel like I kept trying to. I don't know. People try to push stuff on you. I can't say that 100% because I'm just guilty of being that way. I even changed the name of my channel at one point, trying to cater to people because I felt like I was offending people. Yeah, I'm a super, super nice guy. I like helping people, and I I try my best to never wrong anybody. No matter like if something was to benefit me and I gotta like wrong someone else to do it, I'm not doing it. Like that's not me. I have a very, very, very guilty conscience, and I can't do that. So like I don't know what's gonna happen after the next couple videos, but I just figured I owed it to you guys to at least be straight up with you and let you know like I'm done with the videos that I've been putting out. So that whole style, that's not gonna work for me anymore. Too cold outside anyway, Mike. Yeah, yeah, it's rough, man. It's very rough, but I would, I still will make the time to do the live feeds with you guys, which is my favorite part of the channel anymore. And I need to figure out how to make the live feeds the videos, if you know what I mean. I feel like me being me during the live feeds is the guy that needs to, I don't know, like, I don't know. I hate being like weird and vulnerable and being like, I'm not feeling good right now. I don't like this. I usually just keep to myself and things like this you just don't talk about, but all you guys are like almost family, so I figured I had to at least get on here and talk with you guys. This probably won't be a really long live feed, but yeah, and I'll see you Saturday no matter what. But yeah, I mean, it's demoralizing. I mean, I spend a ton of, I don't know. Maybe it's not that way for other people. Maybe it's just me. But I spend a lot of time putting these videos together, and I have this expectation that it's going to do this, and no. No. Like, then I would tell myself, like, well, the views are just down because, like, it's the season. People are out working and stuff. They're outside. They're this, they're that. It's cold as hell and ain't nobody watching it now, so I'm over it. My camera's with me today for not to do. Yeah, I mean I understand why, Bryn. Right on, right on, Ground Pounder. You the man. There's my guy, Craig. What's up, brother? Yeah, it's guys like Greg, Billy, like that I can't like There, I don't know if I can say I'm done. Like I don't know. I would have to at least get on here just for you guys. But yeah. Yeah, no, it is what it is, Greg. Like it's a hell of a run. I mean, for 8 years I pushed record and just recorded my actions of what I did, and then had never do I have a video plan. It's just like, oh, you want to know what I went through doing that? Here. And people don't care no more. Like, it's it has to evolve, or it just needs to change something. Like, it does need to become something completely different, but some things have to be tweaked, have to be moved, manipulated, and you know, characters have to be introduced or taken away, or I don't know yet. I really don't know. I'm at a crossroads. So yeah, ground pounder, that's what I'm looking to do. Well, see, that's what I appreciate, Dan. Yeah, that's definitely a lot of it's self inflicted. 100% ground pounder. I think a lot of the stuff that I do is self inflicted. You know, I have too high expectations for some things, and but I'm at the same time, I'm a pretty smart guy. Like I see, between the lines, this isn't working. So like, instead of wasting my time, which I'm sorry, but my time is pretty valuable. I've got a daughter, a wife, home, like family. There's so many things that I to be like bummed out making YouTube videos, spending so much time on it when I'm not doing the work aspect. I'm trying to edit something together because I'm like, I mean, maybe it's just today or the other day was the day that I come to terms with like YouTube is not it. I don't care how hard you work, it's just not gonna work for everybody. That's not the way things are. Like I see guys on YouTube that let's say Buck and Billy Ray, very positive, nice fella. Let me try to catch a couple comments. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. So I Bucking is always telling everybody start your own business, start your own business. So get you a chainsaw, start your own business. No, no, I would not recommend that for everybody. I would recommend if you just stumbled across this and it piques your interest, I would say go to work. Go learn. Go be mentored. Then maybe go out. But you know how often I'm I make a life out of doing things that other guys can't do. So like I'm trying to think of a way to put this. Okay, a doctor. Now, let's say you went to a doctor and he's your doctor. He tells you he's got you taken care of. He's the one that tells you what surgery you need, what you got to go through to do the surgery, all the steps and processes you have to go through, and the recovery and all this. And he gives you this astronomical price, and you're like, oh, but it's gonna better me, like I'm gonna do this. And as he's about to cut you open, he's like, hey, call Dr. Joe Schmo and tell him to come down here. yeah, I definitely shouldn't be doing this. I don't know what I'm doing. Because that's what I make a life out of doing. I go to places and for guys that bid things and look at things and say, "Oh yeah, I got let's do this. I'll tell you the price. Okay, hang on. So what they'll do is they'll phone a guy like me who gives them a price. Then they slam another astronomical price on top of that, and they run to the person. They say, "Here's the price. It's your typical subcontractor contractor BS where one guy's making this huge sum of money and he's having guys below him do everything. He's not really doing anything. He's a facilitator. He found the guy. And those guys, like, there's so many of those guys. It is unreal how many there is that will get themselves into a situation they have no business being in. Because they know there's a guy out there like me or another guy that'll do that, take that risk, has that skill. But the problem is that the homeowner, is paying double what they always should, which is like that's rough. That's rough for me to deal with. Like I said, I have a very big conscience, and I can't like I hate that. I don't like that. So I don't know. Like I feel like that's what YouTube is a lot of times, the madness. Like and the stress that comes along with all that builds up, and like it's probably more this time of year. Like I'm sitting here doing this. I probably look back and I can almost probably watch myself from last year around this time, and I probably was getting in this same mood where as I walk over the bridge, I blow it up behind me because I'm like, that'll make things more interesting. But yeah, I don't know. Family always first, Billy. I'm gonna try, Chris. It's just we're gonna see. Like it has to be different though. It just has to be different. But I'm gonna keep kicking these videos out. Um, I am not doing here recently. You've seen more long form videos. That's not happening. I'm doing edited videos and shorter versions, and that's just what it is. So, no other reason. Right on, Groundhunter. Chris, it's just okay. I have like 10.1 thousand, I think. And if a video can't, it doesn't do 100 views, that's not gonna work for me. It took me like 3 to 4 days to finally get that video uploaded. The time that went into it, it just was unreal. But I was trying to do more raw content, which is much longer, but it just doesn't get any views. So it's like, I really don't know what to do in that situation. I just feel like I tried it, it doesn't work. And I feel like I've burnt up the fuse for what I do here. Like it blew up. It's over now. Like I can't just hit record and what happens happens, and then as I look at it later, I come up with a story. It's that's not going to work anymore. So the sad part is I feel like the answer to this, it means more effort has to be put into the channel to change it. More time every single time is going to have to be involved in it. But I think it just needs to be fun. Like it has to be interesting to me. I'm bored. I'm burnt, and it doesn't. If there's no views, and it can't even pay for the SD cards, I'm definitely not doing that. Like doing my edited version videos before, at least would make a couple bucks for the end of the month, and we would do decent views on the videos. And I think more than just not the money, it's the views. Like I have 10,000 subscribers. If it's not getting 100 views, something's wrong. I'm doing something wrong. So looking to be, oh yeah, that would be sick, Chris. Oh yeah, sure. If you got it figured out, let me know. Yeah, yeah, over 10K. It was a slow build, but we got there. And like I think that was my accomplishment. Like I was looking to for that. So, like I remember when I started it, and I seen channels that had 10,000. I was like, wow, that would be insane. Like how did they get? I've had my channel going for a while, and I had like 5 subscribers, and I was like, dang, man, this is how did they ever get to 10,000? And it took 8 years, but we got it there. So I feel like I accomplished that goal that I set originally. Like I didn't have these insane goals where I'm like, oh, millions of. I didn't think that stuff's even possible. But maybe 10,000, if I could get there, I felt like that was a reachable goal. It was way off in the distance, very far off in the distance, a little further than I thought, but I thought it was a reachable goal. And I think when I hit it, I accomplished that, and now the channel needs to graduate, I guess, or evolve itself. Like if it was a caterpillar, it needs to learn how to fly and become a butterfly now. I mean, I'm trying to figure out a way to word that, but right on, Chris. Yeah, but see, Chris, you get a group of guys like this, and you wanna make their time worthwhile. You want to entertain them, so it's like it's a little more than I don't care. This is what I did. Like I don't know. Maybe this is just my opinion on it. So it's a rough go, ground pounder. It really is. So yeah, Daniel, 100%. And like I don't want to just I just feel like I'm absolutely 100% being lost in the shuffle. There's so much of it. It's just I'm being just fast by, and I get it. I feel like other channels maybe have upgraded themselves, changed up a little bit, and have evolved, and that's why they grew faster. They got going a lot more. I I feel like I've seen channels that I think are very good channels, but they never changed. It just was this forever. And long term, I don't know. I'm burnt on it, I think. That was 8 years of doing that. So can you define the benefit that your videos have for the viewers? Yeah, I think it's more. I tried Daniel originally. I think my mindset was I could share techniques, and stuff. That didn't take that long, and I felt like I had said everything. I had done everything. I gave every tip, and like then everyone else does it. And it's that Daniel, you probably don't, but in skateboarding, what happens is a person will learn a skateboard trick, and will the next day they will do a how-to video on how to do that skateboard trick. They don't they didn't learn it. They landed it one time and they now teach it. So that's what I feel like is just littering YouTube. And I gotta I'm a I need to get my creative like juices out, and it's not working anymore. Now I'm just doing it to do it. I'm just keeping it going, keeping it going, keeping it going, and it's not even getting the views now. No. I think I was keeping it going for the sake of not of like keeping momentum. Like it was being watched. And then as it starts to go down and the subscribers are going up and the views are going down, I'm like, whoa, no, this is not going to work. So I I have some ideas. I don't know, but maybe I just need to take a long break. I don't I don't know what the answer is. What's that, Chris? So I can bounce some ideas off you. We can figure out how to get you my number somehow, Chris, with all of us. I think Ton. Hey, what's up, Ton? How are you? Yeah, I think that's probably what it was. I have 15,000 subs, making under 200 month on average. Hardly a moneymaker. Do it to provide some value to viewers and the industry. Yeah, I get that, Daniel. I feel like how do I say this? Because there's a way I could word this where I kind of sound like a jerk, and that's not what I mean. Um, so, Daniel, let's just state out the facts. This is obvious. You're an OG. I feel like what you're doing, you carved that lane out. Now, other people came in and started adding on lanes right next to you, so you're all on the same road. But you started it. Maybe you didn't start it technically, like, but you were at least one of the first couple. I feel like you stayed in your lane. You were looking to kind of help people out. Do like you're saying in your comment. Now, I can respect that, and I get that. But I started making YouTube videos, and then I looked around, and I'm just one of the other guys. Like there's a billion of us out there. I'm not original, and that's not me. That's not me. I need to be. I don't need to be different for just the sake of being. I want to try my own thing. I don't feel like I'm being as creative as I can be, if that makes sense. May have to, Dan. May have to. I have 700 subs and probably won't get past 1,000 either. Just, Brandon, if I could give you some advice, I would say make a lot of YouTube shorts. Hashtag them. But make a lot of YouTube shorts. That will bring subscribers and traffic into your channel the quickest. So if you make a video and you can look on that video and take out 3 or 4 shorts out of the video every time, do it. Do it. It'll grow your channel very fast. So Chris says I've got over 500 videos with 488 subs. I mean, it's a lot of it. I think is a consistency basis. Will have a lot to do with, I think, YouTube's way. If I need to state right now, I don't understand the algorithm. I believe anybody who says that they do, that's hogwash. They have ideas. There's things that you can do that are better, but I don't fully understand the algorithm. But consistency, whether it's a video every single day or it's two videos a day, a week, or one video a week, and you're always on that time, that will get you like in that what algorithm, and like eventually the consistency, they will start to share your stuff a little more. um, if it's very sporadic, that's one of the hardest ways to grow a channel. So, and like I said, with the YouTube shorts, that's a good way to help you build the subscribers quick. But like if you don't keep that content coming in on the regular, it is super hard to get anyone to see the videos. So the best thing that you could grow a YouTube channel is you need loyal subscribers that are willing to share your stuff. It's awesome to have people like your stuff, but like if you get a subscriber who goes in and they share your stuff to their people, like whether it be on Facebook or whatever, that helps you grow much quicker too. But yeah, that's it's just, I don't think there's a handbook on how to do any of it though. I'm almost at 3K. Ground Fighter's just growing fast. Less than 1,000 watchtowers? That's what? Really? Um, I think you can do live videos now without having 1,000 subscribers. I don't think you have to have 1,000 anymore. I I have a different. You know what? I have another YouTube channel, but I won't ever tell anybody what it is because I want that channel to grow on its own, and I'm not piggybacking off nothing else. So yeah, it's weird, Brandon, but it is what it is. Like that's just crazy. It is. It's That's this game. This game is its own thing, 100%. This isn't real life though. I'll tell you that much, because in real life, if you grind and work your ass off, you can get somewhere. But it's not always the case on here. So even August has mentioned he's getting tired of doing videos too. Yeah, yeah. It's just it happens, man. It happens. Like there's channels that were really big, and then all of a sudden one day they just didn't make videos. I always thought if that was me, you guys know that I passed. I probably fell and I'm gone. Um, but now I'm like, man, I just don't want to post. Like, I just, do I need to put another video up? Like, if it's not going to get watched? So, you Ground Pounder, you guys are you guys are the reason I continue to put up videos, though. So, I do appreciate you guys so much for that. I got 350,000 subs and make $1,250 a month. That's sick. I wish I was you. I agree, Daniel. So Daniel, on Saturdays, every Saturday, we do a live feed, which is my funnest thing on on YouTube for me. That is my favorite thing to do, where I completely talk about silly shit that I see on YouTube and troll a bit. And I have a lot of fun doing that. So Maybe I should start trolling people through the whole video. Greg wouldn't lie. Logan, what's going on? I sincerely do the tree work. I do very well as an HVAC service tech. That's cool, man. That's awesome, Chris. That is awesome. Shirts and hats. Just don't have so much time and energy. I think that's probably the realm I'm in, Daniel, right now. You know, that I think we're a little more like-minded than probably either one of us want to admit, but that's because we're stubborn ass tree guys. Yeah, I think you're right though. I think that's probably where I'm at with it, man. 100%. If you ain't bugging around, you ain't finding out. Creative how? Just in like as I had that opinion, I instinctively I hate quitting anything. I hate stopping doing anything. And I was like, what can I do? And I have some ideas. Like the format on how I make the video has to change so that I can enjoy editing the video together. It's not to say what I'm going to do and what I'm going to change. If I can change anything, it's not to say it's going to work instantly. Daniel, that's like there's no guarantee to that. It's just it's a guessing game, just like everything on YouTube. It's getting cold, John. Really? That's crazy. Subs keep me going. That's sick. Yeah, you're always doing it freaking early, and I am not a morning person. I like you guys all a lot. I don't want to talk to any of you in the morning. Just being honest. I'm a dick in the morning. I'm grumpy. I'm not a guy who just like pops up and he's awake. I need like a 5-gallon bucket of coffee and 5-hour energy, maybe a Red Bull, and then we can be like, morning. That's why Jake being so quiet, I think he's way more of a morning guy than me, but he's like, what's up? That's all he is in the morning. He knows how I am. He's such a good dude. I have a lot of burgers to do. Hey, yeah, gotta eat somewhere. Oh, okay. The Burger King? I don't know. I don't know, brother. I'm going to put some wood. You need a trolling partner? Daniel. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely got to get you in on one of the videos. And just, yeah, dude. I like, maybe we could do that. You let me know what weekend that maybe you want to do it, and what we'll do is like you can go and look back. We try to keep it within that week, so like look back that week and talk about some of the just absolutely absurd, silly stuff that you see. And I try to bring attention to some other channels, and but if you do something silly, like I may bring attention to you, and it's not maybe what you wanted, but I'm gonna bring some traffic your way. Usually, is the way I look at it. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, Squirrely John. Like, if Daniel says 15,000, my channel should be nowhere near his. It's still like a third of the way off. It's kind of a lot, but yeah, it's crazy to me. So TP for short. Yeah, I think so, Chris. I think you're right. Oh shit. You need me to go after this, Mike? I got coffee and burgers ready. Get her done. I gotta be a night guy to get you in. Nah, you don't have to be at night. I just always catch the stuff afterwards. There's been a couple times where I almost caught you, and it was like, yeah, I think it had ended like 32 minutes before or something. I was like, no way. I'm too busy going out in the water. Right on, dude. What up, Greg? I'm usually in bed by this time. More of a morning person. Yeah, yeah. That's probably my problem. I stay up way too late. Son of a gun, ground finder. No, I haven't. I've just seen fields of it. When I walked outside my house, and this was this was long before everything got legit. So just been I've always kind of that's what everyone in my town knows me kind of as is one of them guys, but I hate it. Oh, listen to this. Man, I went to the dollar store last night, and this lady come storming in, and she's like breathing awful hard. She's like, got her, oh, what the heck? And she's like, got her purse up around her shoulder, and she's like, comes walking in, and she plows the door open, she's like, okay, this is gonna be a weird question. Does anybody in this store smoke pot? And I'm like, what the hell? And she like looks at me, and I was like, ugh, like I don't, please don't, like please leave me alone. This is crazy right now. She goes, yeah, cause that's stupid. You know this, the head shop, and I'm like, damn, you're an old head. You're calling it a head shop? It's a dispensary, but I dig it. Like, you do your thing. She says, I drove all the way down here from, and then she didn't say where she was from, and she says, and I tried to go in there and buy it. So she's like, I drove all the way down from, and I tried to go in there and buy it, and I didn't know you were supposed to have an ID. No, no one told me, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that sucks. And she goes, and then my friend out here, who drove, they wouldn't sell it to him either. And I'm like, oh yeah, like if he walked in and said that he was with you, yeah, I mean, maybe that's why. And she was all mad. She says, So I guess the real question that I need to ask is anybody going there after they leave here? And I'm like, what the hell? Not likely. And I was like, no, ma'am, I'm just trying to get some like dog food and stuff. But yeah, and this kid behind the counter, he's a good kid. He says, I'll do it. And he says, if it's okay with my manager. And she says, because of, I guess there's a dispensary like few built like a few little stores down. It's like on a little strip mall. I guess I know there's a dispensary there, but it hasn't been there for all that long. And he says, I'll do it. And he goes, as long as it's okay with my boss. And I realized I was the only one in the store other than this lady. And I was like, I'm just going to get out of here. That way, if she will let that dude go do that for that lady, that no one hears, so she can be like, yeah, just hurry. And so I walk outside and I sit in my truck and I'm like tying my bags up, putting it off to the side. And I'm like, oh, she didn't let him do it. That sucks. And then about 30 seconds later, here he come out the door walking, and he's gonna go help the lady. So the lady was funny though. I'm off to hang with the wife. Good night, guys. Brandon, thanks for hanging out, brother. I'll catch you guys always on our live feeds if I stop doing the videos, no matter what. I was jumping for 14K. You're crazy. Dude, you guys are all wild as hell. What the hell? Oh, I finally cut off on comments. Thank God. Hey, boys, tomorrow's Friday the 13th. Oh, shoot. I was born on Friday. Hey, well, John, tell your daughter happy birthday. So if your kid's born on Friday the 13th, I feel like no matter how many Friday the 13ths there are in a year, they should get like a present. So you need to get on that, John. In March, I knew you were gonna say that, John. You still gotta buy her something. It's Friday the 13th, man. That's how it works. That's something my kid, being smart, she would try to pull some shit like that. It's a blizzard here. Dang, ground butter. Okay, so we had no moisture. Okay, so we're gonna hit. Damn, 13 people and 12 thumbs up. The video where I say I'm quitting and I hate YouTube, I get more likes on it than I do anything else. You guys are wild. That's like you're telling me to quit. Like I quit. No, like, yeah, dude. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, so a little teaser for Tree Talk this Saturday. We may end up getting some entertainment out of this. I'm hearing rumors of a chainsaw cutting competition, a contest. You the man, ground pounder. It's a contest, and I think they should live stream it for everybody to see, because everyone's gonna want to see this. I'm hearing that Fab Acres has challenged the guy from the forums where Steve Stuff's at. Fuck is this contest now? Yeah. Don't get involved with Fabs. Fabs and Egan. I bet a movie is full train. Egan versus Fabs. Yeah. So, alright. But here is how we make this a little more interesting. So Fabs is saying he wants to have a contest with somebody, and Steve's the one that stirred all this shit up between people. And now he's talking about like how this side thinks I'm cool now, but I'm not gonna go to the dark side with the cult. Now he says the cult thinks he's cool. These are exact words. So he's cool now, but he don't even want to be cool because that's how cool he is. Like he's ice cold. So he don't even want to be cool. But Fabs wants to have a little chainsaw cutting contest. And the reason, like, Steve wants to keep hanging with Fabs is because Fabs apparently isn't as cool as Steve. He's not being invited. Like, he's not cool enough to be part of the forum and the chainsaw cult. And Steve is standing by his man. So, like, I don't know. You take that for what you want. I mean, it is what it is. But I think this is what I thought. Alright, hang on, let me see the comments. Bro, I'm in too deep with this shit. My channel has all these guys mentioned in the chat. So cream and that's what is cool. Yeah. Stand by your man. Hey, yeah. I say, you know, I don't know. It's just so he's got his guys back, and I think okay, Fabs has challenged this guy, and apparently Fabs is so insanely wealthy. He's always talking about money and betting, and he just wants to give some money away now. Now this money's going to go to charity. He just wants to give some money away, which is good for him. I think it's awesome. If you have money, you can do that. Do it. Because giving feels, to me, 1,000 times better than ever receiving anything. I love helping people and giving stuff. So, I don't care how I feel about Fabs, if he's a great person or not. That's a cool dude move. Like, you got my, like, 2 thumbs up. I'm all for it. I'm a charity kid. So he's going to donate the money to charity for this event, but they're going to race chainsaws. And Steve's got himself in the middle. You know, Steve is going to be. You ever seen where they do drag races and there's a hot chick with short shorts on who throws the like thing up in the air and they drive by her and her dress flies up? Well, that's Steve. So they're going to race chainsaws. And I think, ground pounder, it's going to happen. You just got to believe in it. You got to believe in it. Because this is what I think should happen. Fabs, since Steve is standing by his dude, Fabs needs to use one of Steve's chainsaws to show the power of the Pro Mag and the power of the Noker Mag Pro or whatever it is. And it's even got an advantage from the get-go. So Egan, Evan, whatever the other guy's name is, he should get to use a 372. And yeah, I know. Real gangsters don't flex Nazi. Exactly. I know. So Fab should have to use a big bore Pro Mag. And it's so he needs to. This is Steve's chance. He should like sponsor, Fabs. I'm sure they share a bank account anyway, but I think he should sponsor him and like give him the chainsaw, and Fab should do whatever to the saw, put his pipe on it, you know, smoke it. I don't care what you do. But then they should race their chainsaws. And I right from the get go, I think Fabs has the upper hand because he's got a big bore, right? It's a big bore Pro Mag. And we can actually then compare a 372 to a real chainsaw like the Pro Mag. 372 big bore, 76 point. Who puts that stuff on? I'm not going to get too deep in it. I got to save all this for Saturday. We got a lot to talk about on Saturday. You guys are the best. I will be here always. Unless I'm physically not able to be here, I will be here. Always for our live feeds. Unless something happens to me. That's my favorite part about this YouTube channel. And I appreciate you guys that they're just always give me your time to hear me ramble. But the videos, I don't know about posting videos anymore. It is what it is. Okay? So enjoy what trickles out here soon, and maybe I can change things up for the better. So I appreciate you guys. Billy, Dan, Ground Pounder, Chris, like Greg, all you guys. Thank you so much. Maybe we can get Daniel Murphy in to troll some people. We have to have Ground Pounder on to troll some people. A lot of you guys. I'd like to get a lot of you guys in here and join me on these live feeds if you can. So yeah, Chris, Ground Pounder, you can go through Ground Pounder, brother, if you need to somehow get a hold of me. The text message is always the easiest way to get a hold of me. But yeah. Still cutting. I seen still cutting. Hey, still. Sorry I missed you, brother. Well, yeah, Saturday. I'm taking the gloves off. I'm not being nice no more. We're writing shitloads of tickets. Somebody's going to jail. See you guys.